The heroes are currently at this abandoned, ruined farm, tracing down one of the three special magic anchors that seems to be protecting the ruined Temple of Callistria back at Greengold. They had arrived back at town just after disaster struck with fungal eruptions of mushrooms, funguses, rifts in the ground, earthquakes, starting to consume this city. They spent the first day meeting up with their colleagues, their fellow diplomats that they had worked with so long ago, only if it has only been maybe 5 days in game, and then explored the ruined temple and were stymied. They could not get into the deepest area that felt like it was protected by some magical force. They began tracking those threads, and they were difficult to track, but they did find one that led outside the city, and that brought them to this farm where, as they were exploring, they found three of these horrible looking bipedal froghemoth looking things. It's like a frog body with tentacles and some form of, initially they looked like mushrooms, but now after seeing them you think that they're eggs plastered around their face. And we are in mid-combat. We are a big top out to start round 6. And at this point, the party has dropped one of them. They do know that they have regeneration, and it is still regenerating even if it's down. And the other two, one's about half health, one's completely good, and the party is all nursing some injuries. So, I see I have some extra hero points to award from the audience. Let me do that right now. We see, looks like we have everyone but Libby, it looks like. Thank you very much, Liv. So Daegron, Dezi, and Vanarel all got a bonus hero point. Okay, so up first is the prone one that is not happy. It keeps getting knocked down by Daegron no matter what it does, and it doesn't seem to do much. It can't seem to do much about it. It's still going to stand up. It needs to do that.
Yep, and the axe comes down. Ooh, there we go. The nat one. I got it.
Okay, so it stood up fine. It's going to do something to you. I think it's going to just try to whack you with a tentacle. It's running low on spells at this point. And so it lashes out with feeling cocky that it managed to stand up. It smacks at you and just bounces off your armor. Nothing bad seems to happen to you with that 30 against your AC. And it is now going to try to move away. Where can it
Okay,
get
well, I
to?
do get my double thing unless it
15.
steps.
Nope, it was going to try to stride.
Okay, so with
Actually,
my
I can get there.
second attack,
A
a
40
to
against
hit.
AC will hit, but will not interrupt the action.
27 points of damage.
Yeah, it doesn't like all the cold you're doing. It's trying to get away from you and deal with this flying witch who looks like an easier target. It was not able to hit you reliably.
Desi glances towards Vanarel, is like, and I think they're going to move up towards Vanarel to be right next to this one. And just this one's unconscious, looks like it's dying right now, right? I'm going to point blank Ray of Frost it and hope that works. Oh, come on. That's double nat ones. Congratulations, Daegron. I think I will spend a hero point on that.
I don't know what I did.
I think it's affected by any of the being unconscious stuff. I have no idea what that does.
Well, it did regenerate enough to be conscious, but still on the ground.
So which I wouldn't have done that. I apologize. I thought that one was dead.
Well, it was
you would just put it near death.
playing dead. So I think you still would have tried that.
Okay, so we thought it was dead. It didn't do anything last round?
It did nothing on its turn other than heal.
Okay, then that was my turn.
Okay. Up next is Daegron.
Okay, seeing this thing going for Libby, he's still in decent condition. He is going to just go through the gross water, knowing it's not great for him.
Yes,
but,
let me get you the
it
save
is what
you
it
need for
is.
that. I was not expecting to need that number.
It's Daegron. He's probably fine.
I will need a basic reflex save from you.
Ugh, that is
Hey,
good
is this
save.
any sort of fungalness going on here?
No.
Okay.
Good
Not my best,
question,
but we'll
though.
take it.
Yeah, that is a failure. So you're taking a fair bit of acid damage as the acid is seeping in around your boots and eating through them and getting into your feet, and not a pleasant experience.
Then he comes striding up behind the one that's moved on Libbiel and tries to cleave it in half.
That will be a critical hit there.
But we got some good damage dice, 58 points of damage.
And that one is dead now, and that was killed with cold, so I do not need to track that one.
And so that's a stride and a strike, and we've got 2 more because Libbiel had hasted me. So let's use a sudden charge. He's going to, after he splits that, he's going to quickly do an about face and start moving around the building to try to get to the one that was harassing Dezi. So let's see here. 5, 10, 25. Yeah, he sees it up in the air, but he'll move close enough and try to make himself a target and see if he can stop it from getting there. He won't be able to make the strike, but that's all the movement he's
That
got.
is moving into a toxic cloud. Is that what you want to do?
No, it's not. That cloud
Should be
should have moved
moving, I
10 feet
believe.
south. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Let me move it.
Yeah.
There we go. From last round. Okay. So that was 3 moves, 1 strike from you. Over to Libbiel.
Libby was slightly stunned by this thing coming up on her, and then Daegron just killing it right in front of her. She's gonna just, with her overland, which is a little bit more than normal people's 40, and she's going to come over here to assist with the flying one and live wire. Oh no, I'm going to reroll that. I only have the 1 hero point, but come on.
Still a miss. 29.
At least it's not a critical miss, because then I can still do the electricity damage.
So it looks like 8 points. I will apply that manually. Okay.
Not a lot, but
Vanarel.
Vanarel, I
For
don't think
last
this
thing,
one's
she's
dead.
shielded
It
herself.
just dodged me.
Oh yeah, look at it. It's still twitching a little bit. Let me do something about that. It's still on the ground, looking somewhat dead-ish, I suppose. So let's start by just hammering it back into unconsciousness, or closer to frog afterlife, whatever that might be. Just one single strike on it.
That will
Coming
be a
away
hit.
with a 40. Give it a quick 20
It's
points.
back looking unconscious again.
All right, not moving anymore. For my second action, this guy's up in the air, isn't he?
The one by Daegron? Yes.
The one over by Daegron, yeah, the one left that's still mobile, I guess I should say.
Yeah, 10 feet up.
All right, well, yep. Well, he's the other one that I did have as my hunted prey, because I have my dual hunted prey. So I am going to just right from here. I've got this light hammer. It flies pretty good. Let me see if I can knock it out of the sky so that Daegron can reach it. 35
is a hit.
All right. Let's have the light hammer make it think twice about what it's done. 15 more. And yeah, as it comes flying back, I'll just just kind of spin and just use the momentum to throw it right back 2 more times, because I am hasted also thanks to Libby. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it drop,
38 is another hit.
but I'll make it regret staying up there and being such a nice presentable target.
For 14 more points, and you have one.
One last one.
Nice.
38.
38
hit
is
'em.
another hit.
Right, 16 more on top of that.
And it is now that one's turn. Doesn't like how things are going here. It is very unhappy. What will it do? I think first it's going to fly over to there, and it will come down 5 feet. No, it doesn't need to. It has 10-foot reach. So from here, it is going to smack at Dezi.
Hey, I thought I had his attention.
Dezi looks easier to hit. 34 against AC. Looks like that is a hit.
Yep.
For 27 points of damage, and we will need a fortitude save. Okay. It has 1 action left. It will do a second one of those. The second tentacle comes slapping against the side of your face for an additional 27 points of damage and 1 more save. You made it through that. Dezi, it is your turn.
The one that's down still seems to be down.
Yes, it is. You'd see its wounds healing, but it does not seem to be conscious or moving.
Okay, how do I want to handle this? That one's barely injured. I might need healing myself at this point, but where am I? I think we are going to cast True Strike. We'll go for the glory here. Or sorry, Sure Strike. Sorry. Take careful aim at the one that's slapping me with its tentacles, because with the casting of Sure Strike, I'm going to load a frost ammunition into my crossbow. And then I will shoot at it, activate the frost ammunition and shoot at it.
Sounds good. Good luck.
So I'm getting a few of the effects up here, so it'll take half a second.
Is this the one on the ground you're shooting at?
No, the one in the air. Is that right?
So the 34 will hit.
Good enough.
I may need to apply the persistent cold separately. We'll see what the damage roll
I'm
does
the click above should do it. So hold on.
Okay. So this.
And the splash.
Okay.
And that is my turn. I'm not looking very good, but hopefully somebody can help with that.
It's going to squeal and make some horrible croaking, squishy noises. You think it is extremely angry with you at the moment. Daegron.
All right. Seeing the one twitching on the ground, he's going to come striding over to try to stop it from getting up to hurt Dezi or Vanarel. Comes over and looks to split it in half on the ground. Of course, we get that. We get the 20 there, but it was a bad damage roll. But thankfully, it's already on the ground, and dead.
Well, now it actually is dead because you're doing cold damage.
And then I have 2 more actions here.
All those
See what
little
would be the
eggs on the
best thing.
face go rolling into the ravine.
Okay, let's see here. I do have options for some flying things. The way the action economy will work out, I won't have too great of a chance. We will move over here, up next to Dezi, and he will seek to reposition him to move him into a better place to get away, maybe. Able
Sounds
to reach
good.
it.
Thing
Moving Dezi.
as it died, though, it did spew those eggs all around.
Oh,
And you are all, the 3 of you, are clumsy and taking some persistent poison damage from the burrowing and nastiness of the spores in the eggs.
okay, so we'll reposition Dezi, and he's going to move him down behind him and Vanarel.
You're welcome to move me 2 squares if you critically succeed at this. I'm more than happy to be further away.
Unfortunately, you have to stay within my. You know what? I will. I'll go here and try to do it.
Oh, then you can't position me back. If it's okay, do what
I
you
can
want.
if
but-
I crit,
Okay.
because
Yeah,
otherwise you're still in range.
Okay. Fair enough.
So let's go for that athletics check.
Regular success.
What are the rules for permissible type things? I don't know if you add a bonus or do anything like that.
So,
Let's
I mean,
see. Let's re-roll it then.
no, wait, before you reroll. So the stock thing
Okay.
that I'll probably run with unless it starts feeling like it's being abused is you can voluntarily, you need to say it before the roll is done, but you can make it 1 degree better on a to hit or 1 degree worse on a save. So here, if you, and I think you would have been helping, so I won't make you.
I mean, yeah, I said if you
Yeah.
want to move me 10
So
feet,
yeah,
please do.
so that
But
can be
yeah.
a critical
Okay.
with a willing person. That will start your turn next to the ravine, so you might have to be worried about falling into the ravine.
I am more okay.
I can actually
you...
pull him straight through myself and put him here. Can I
I
not?
think that's still next to the
It says
ravine.
15 feet. That's fine.
Oh, yeah,
It's
Just
probably
move me
still a
behind you.
better place.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so he grabs hold of Dezi and pushes him behind him on the other side of the building here. Maybe not looking exactly on the footing that he's placing him next to, and just trying to get him out of that immediate danger.
Okay. Dezi might need to drag themselves over there.
Sorry, I'm clipping a corner.
There you go. Yep. Okay. Is that all your actions, Daegron?
Yep, that'll be everything.
Libbiel. And you
Libbiel's going to. Yep. Definitely did take the healing. Going to move in 20 feet, 40 feet, and attack with the reliable live wire onto the last one here.
that will hit.
Yay. Full damage.
19 points. You have 1 action left.
Okay, and for my last action, I'll cast the shield again.
Okay. Let's see. Vanarel.
All right, I am not fluent in whatever language these things speak. So all of my yelling is not going to actually be any sort of communication or intent to demoralize. I'm just yelling and screaming to try and make sure it has me in its sights as I hurl my hammer at this thing up in the air, 10 feet in the air, 4 times.
First one's a hit.
37 the first time to hit for 14. That seems to be about the average what I've been doing.
That is exactly average for 2d6 plus 7. So
Yeah,
31's a
that one's not going to miss, or not going to hit, rather. All right. And yeah, I'll just. Oh, this makes up for it. A natural 20 for a 41.
that is a crit.
With the crit spec, which has a chance of prone at least.
Not the light hammer. Oh, no. Yes, the light
Yeah,
hammer.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're not seeing it pop up because of probably the hunted prey macro and all that stuff. So it needs to give you what type of save?
It is a fortitude save against my class DC of, I want to say 31. 31, yes.
It just made it. You still
Hopefully I
have
rattled
one.
it.
You still have one throw left, I believe.
I have one throw left, and it is heading for that same one. Not going to hit the last one, though.
29 will miss, and you take some persistent damage. It healed some damage, and no, it's gonna stay away from people throwing things at it. It's gonna go attack Libbiel. Tentacle 1 is a 34, which looks like that is a hit
It is.
for 27 points of damage, and we will need a fortitude save from the biting spores and eggs on its tentacles. That's a critical success for you. Its second attack will miss. And then I think that's the end of its turn. It will take its one persistent cold, and it did not recover. Dezi, you started your turn there. I'm going to
Yep.
need a
So what do
save
I
from
need?
you. I need a
Reflex?
reflex save to keep your footing on the edge of the ravine. That would be a fail.
Yeah, we'll go with the reroll here. I'm going to use my halfling luck because I haven't used that today to hopefully not fall off a cliff. Oh no, it got worse. Went from a 4 to a 2.
Yep,
That's
you are
good.
falling into the pit.
I will try to grab an edge unless that is what that is for.
No, you can give me a reflex save for that.
Is sorry. It would be another reflex save.
Yes.
Let's see.
You
That seems better.
You have grabbed an edge. You had a free hand, yes, because you have a crossbow in one hand. You have a free hand, so you're
Yeah, and
good.
I just shot, so I'd be out. Yeah.
Yep. So you're not falling, but you are hanging into the crevasse there. You have your
Okay.
normal three actions.
I will pull myself up. Is that athletics to climb for, or?
I will say no. I will let you get up from here without a check, just spending an action, because that was a critical success on the grab an edge. So you
Oh, okay, gotcha.
you kept
Yeah.
yourself mostly from going over.
I will. Okay. I want to be there though. I'll stride to there, and I will use my last action to just life boost myself at this point. I think Libby's badly injured. I don't know. You know what? I'll life boost. No, I'll life boost myself. I need to be standing to heal Libby later.
Okay. Daegron.
All right. Seeing as it's still up in the air, he is going to draw one of his hatchets. And then using his felling strike, he's going to try to knock it out of the sky. I'm going to go for a reroll on this with one of my hero points.
That
There we
changed that
go.
to a hit. Okay, so it falls to the ground.
Not much damage, but that's not what it's here for.
Yep, so you've done some damage to it, and it is prone on the ground now.
So 1 to draw and 2 to do the felling strike. And he will then move 5, 10, 15, 20. Can't get to the other side, but he'll get ready to help set Vanarel up.
I think this is one of those situations where you broke your stance.
Yes, I would have.
And Libbiel is up, and it looks like Daegron still is taking that persistent damage, and you've not cleared it yet.
Okay. It's not really much I can do. I'm going to try a step away, which as an elf, I think I can do 10 feet.
If you have the
Pretty
elf
sure I
step,
grab.
did you take the elf step ancestry?
I think I did.
Yes, you did.
Okay. It's been a few weeks. Sorry, everyone. And then the live wire again. Just shooting one of Bia's little singers at it.
That's another hit. 39 against AC for 22 points. I think you still have
Okay.
one action left.
Yes, and I need to use it for a stride or a strike. So I'm going to go over here by Dezi.
Okay. Vanarel.
All right, so this thing finally on the ground. I will grip both my hammers extra firm, and I will move. Ooh, this is that acidy, nasty water,
Yes,
isn't
it is.
You can move through the dead one to get at least not a flank, but
Yeah, honestly, you know what? I'm gonna go through it anyway, just because I need to capitalize on the opportunity to actually do as much damage to this thing up close. So if that path takes me through the acid water,
It
then
does.
so
So
be
give
it.
me the reflex save.
All right.
You have a
Nope.
critical success on that, so you're
Just
fine.
pulling the boots out real quick as I step through that. And yeah, with that being my first action, my second, I'm going to use a twin takedown on this thing while it is off guard in between Daegron. We need to end this garbage once and for all. A couple of hits coming away.
Looks like 2 hits combined for 37 points of damage. Some of that did not go through. The acid does not affect it.
Right. Okay. It's still twitching and breathing
It's
though,
still up.
which
Well,
means
prone, but yes, it is still
yeah.
active.
All right. That means one more swing each. Once with the Warhammer. I know it has the acid, but it's the one I always lead with. That's not going to hit at all. 25 or 24 rather. And then the light hammer, which has been doing pretty well for me when it's in the air
36 will hit.
and when it's on the ground. Stay still, frog. Have 18.
Okay. It takes that. It is now its turn. You're taking some damage.
Yep. Still
And
poisoned
let's
by
see,
that.
you still have not cleared it yet, it looks like.
Not yet.
And what is it going to do? It has not taken any cold damage yet.
Did it not have the
yes, it has
persistent?
persistent.
Oh, it has the
Has
persistent.
persistent.
Yes, let me take off the healing that
Yeah.
it gave it. Okay. It's on the ground. It knows Daegron does nasty things if it tries to stand up. Who is it going to pick on? I think it knows Daegron's hard to hit, but if it can get Daegron down, it might be able to get away. So I think it's going to go for Daegron.
Vanarel just yelling incessantly, just like, no, hit me!
33. Looks like that gets you
Just
on the
get there.
nose because you can't be having your dueling stance on. 27 points and another fort save, please. Do you have an effect that... Oh, it must be incapacitation.
Incap. I think we had that last time. Yeah.
Yes. Because I don't see what would be upgrading it normally. Yep, there it is. Okay. It will try another swing. You do feel like that effect is effectively trying to transplant its eggs into you. So,
Ooh, no, thank you.
good thing you've been saving on that. Its second attack from the ground will miss, and its third attack will also miss, with 29s on both of those two. Top of round 9, Dezi.
Well, at least it took the cold damage first. Yeah, let's. How we doing? I think we just want to take this thing out. No one is ridiculously near death. Yeah. What did I do? Okay, I life boosted myself. Oh, I've got my hand off my crossbow though. Yeah, because I need to reload. Okay, so I can't. Sorry, trying to remember my state. I don't have a hand on my crossbow. I cannot actually Eldritch Shot right now. In that case, let's do a 2-action heal on Daegron since he's looking pretty bad over there. Never mind, I have to move closer for that.
Take care of yourself, he yells.
Everything's fine. I'm fine. Yeah, I'll heal you.
We only protest once to healing.
80 points
that
of
felt good.
healing. Okay. That was your turn.
Just kill it. It took cold. Kill it lots.
In the eternal wisdom of Dezi, kill it lots. He is going to try to repeat the maneuver and split this one on the ground also directly in half.
That's going to crit it with a 45.
Ooh.
I think I might split it in
54
half.
points. Yeah, you've bisected or maybe even trisected somehow, even with a single hit. I'm going to say we're out of combat. I know people are still taking persistent damage, but I'm not going to go round by round for that. So we'll end the combat here. If you have
To
persistent damage, you
compensate.
can just take it off.
Okay.
I think that's 3 if you still have it.
I'll spend a
Libby's
round of
going
the
to
light
go over
boost
here.
and then heal for that. Yeah.
And retch into this like gross puddle. It can't get worse, so let's try to get this sickness off of me. Can I just assume eventually?
Yeah, if it's
Pass.
taking a minute or so, it might take some time, but you will get rid of the sickened.
Yeah, she's.
Can we take a
It's
quick
even grosser
breather,
now.
like maybe out of all this terrible place?
Yes. I think that's a great idea.
Can I take a minute to peek inside this house first?
No.
No,
Please
not yet.
come with us.
Please?
No.
Please?
Remember how you flew up on the ceiling and you almost
Yeah.
got killed? Can we just go down there, heal up? We'll look inside the house in a minute. House isn't going anywhere. It's not one of those houses, at least. I hope not.
We don't know that.
that we know of. Yeah.
Give me perception checks.
Do we see the legs under the house?
No, it is a dreaded warehouse.
Oh no.
I mean,
Right up there with the dreaded gazebo.
at first, Daegron there, you are seeing what looks like some chicken feet, but then Dezi points out that they're the size of chickens, and they aren't attached to the house in any way, shape, or form.
You never know. Magic is a strange thing.
Fine. Libby's incurable curiosity is going to try to listen to reason.
And I see we finally complete the set for an extra hero point for Libby.
Woo.
So you've retreated a little bit of ways from the house. All of the horrible toxic gas and grasping roots have faded away. And sounds like you're gathering for a little bit of a strategy briefing and healing session.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should go in the house, obviously, Lydia. But
Yeah.
yeah, let's just get our focus points, or I'll do some praying to my deity, and we'll be good.
How much healing can you get in a 10-minute window?
I mean, I'm happy to spend longer than 10 minutes
Okay,
here.
let me
I
know.
don't think
Let me
there's
know
a
how long
reason
it
not
takes.
to.
I'd like to try to run it efficiently, so we don't want to go 10 minute by 10 minute. But let me know how long it takes.
I can start wrapping somebody up.
Sure. And I'll heal, what is it? I can heal about 48, I think it is, or maybe it was 14 times 4 every 10 minutes, basically. So 56, there we go. I know numbers. So yeah, I will. It's going to take probably about 50 minutes, 40, 50 minutes, I'm guessing, to get us to full with
Okay.
stuff.
So while
And-
people are being patched up, what else is happening here in the huddle?
I'm kind of looking straight at the house, and I'm going to like cast the cantrip detect magic just to see if I can see anything magically powered about the house.
Yes, at this range, sorry, this level, what's the range? I'm used to it being 30 feet. It might be longer at this level. I don't remember.
It's 30 feet.
Okay.
She is kind of trying to inch closer to it, but like she's playing nice.
So if you inched a little closer, let me see. Would you detect anything from where you are?
I think she gets about like here before she's pulled back.
Okay, if you got to there, you are not detecting any magic other than I believe you saw that there was magic in the treasure thing here. So you're definitely noticing that. You're not noticing any other magic at that point.
Okay.
There was a dead horse, and you think the barding on it looks like it was magical. Daegron, Vanarel, while people are being patched up, what are you discussing, doing?
Yeah, I think Daegron is kind of keeping an eye on Libby just to make sure he wants to get in there, but he sees people are injured also. He'll he's just sitting there next to Libbiel and going, "Look, I get it more than anyone. You want to rush in. It's exhilarating, but let me go first this time. You can come in behind."
I can see traps and things. You can't.
I know, but that's why you stay right behind me and you can tell me where they are. And then if we don't see them, they hit me in the face first.
Fine.
And why don't you take some healing too? I mean, I can life boost you. You can also life boost yourself, but it'll be 56 back, which I'm guessing gets you close to full.
56. So that would get me to full.
Okay.
Okay.
Daegron, go ahead and add the 50 from your Aeon Stone. Any more
Yep.
for you, Vanarel, or are you all done at this point?
I was just focusing on making sure I don't accidentally open up some horrible wounds, as I may or may not have been prone to do in the past. So I think Vanarel was just really focused on that, letting the adrenaline from that fight just calm as quickly as it can. Other than that, once he knows he's helped Dezi out a bit there, once we're feeling better, I'm ready to go inside.
Okay. Go
Well,
ahead and move
if it
yourselves
is
around.
if Libby is going to run in there first, I will follow quickly behind because I don't want to see her get taken apart like what happened that last time.
I believe we're calling it 5 rounds because that's what Dezi said. So we're going off Dezi math.
Okay, I was just going to take my focus to full then.
Yeah.
Since I don't think I'm going to spend
Yeah.
the whole time detecting magic. Okay.
Oh, right. I'll grab the armor and throw it in my pack. I won't spend the time to identify it if we're coming up here.
Okay.
If that was the case, how much health were you down, Vanarel? You would probably get a life boost in that.
I'm not down all that much. Like, well, it's like blocks about 50 or so.
The
One
life
life
boost would be
boost would take care of
56.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, right then.
And yeah, as Daegron comes up to the door, he looks over and he goes, Libbiel, you see any traps on this?
I'm going to detect magic and search for traps.
Okay. I will roll the searching for traps, or you can roll a blind GM for me for that. And the detect magic, you definitely detect magic around here.
I don't see any traps, but there's definitely something magic inside.
All right, he'll go to try to open the door here.
Inside, you see a weird, pulsing, fungal, glowing orb surrounded by all manners of brambles and roots and twisted and kind of woven branches. It's humming a little bit. It it just feels gross to be by. It makes all your skin feel like it's moving. Maybe like there's insects on you, or maybe like you have a little bit of poison ivy starting. It just does not feel pleasant.
Recall
Is
knowledge, preferably with scholarly recollection here to get to know what this is or what
Sure,
it does.
This is
also recall
disgusting.
knowledge, but with demon lore, maybe?
sure.
Since this is a demonic fungus, I think.
Sorry, wrong button.
Libbiel. Let's see what everyone else says first. Yes, so both Dezi and Libbiel, you think this is somehow connected to the fungal growth. You think this might be one of those anchor points. You don't think it's doing anything to you other than just making it feel horrible to be around.
All right. So I think this is the thing we need to
Should we just burn
destroy.
it? Do we
I
have
can
any
do
idea
that.
how to get rid of it?
I can burn it. Do we have any idea how to get rid of it?
You think, like most of these types of fungus in cold, so cold or fire may work, you're not sure which, because you have seen kind of both directions with fungus at times, but you think just hacking through it as well might work just fine. Nothing more unique is coming to your mind.
All right. I'm
Let
going
me
to
try
cast an ignition at it to see how much this does.
double ignitions.
Double ignition.
Oh,
Okay. I don't have a
5 hit
target
for
for you, so
Fynurly.
you can just go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Okay.
Libbiel, yours kind of seems to deflect off the edge of those brambles and hit the side of the building, maybe burning some of the mushrooms you see over here, but having no effect on the brambles or the node. Same with Dezi.
All right, give me a second here. Daegron reaches into his backpack, pulls out an old bloody shirt, and rips it part off and wraps it around his face and goes, stay out here for a minute. And he'll go stride in next to it and just try to lay into it.
Sure. That is a critical hit. However, it does have object immunities, so I think that usually means
Okay.
immune to crits. So let me, if you can just hit the normal button.
Yep. Oops, not me, but
You hit yourself.
there you go.
Thank you. Okay. So that does a little bit of damage to cut through some of the vines. You can't even get to the node yet, but you've done a little bit of damage to that.
All right. For my second
The
response, I'd like to drop a flaming sphere on top of it.
Sure.
All right. Here we go. I'm sure it can definitely make reflex saves. Yes.
knowing these things, maybe.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm
So
gonna
just roll the
yeah,
damage.
that's fair.
Okay. So you'll take this much damage for this round,
So that
which is not a
is
lot.
that's you can't get it inside the tree roots yet, but so this is burning away the tree roots, but they seem to take extra damage from that. So they're burning through. You think it's going to take another round or two to get through them, but you're definitely doing some damage there.
Seeing
Vanarel
that, I'm gonna
hasn't gone this round yet, so let me give Vanarel a chance to do something.
Oh, I'm sorry, Vanna.
We're not actually an
No,
initiative.
that's
I'm okay with that, but I do want to make sure people get a chance to interact.
no. I mean, I just had this old alchemist fire, but if you can just set that spell right on top of it and let it burn away, that's fine.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I can maintain this for a minute. So
okay.
I'll take an Eldritch shot with ignition just to see if I can do a little better pinpointing where to hit it with my crossbow.
And everyone give me will saves.
okay. Oh no.
Hold on.
Heck
Is
this.
it a fungal will save?
Okay. Yeah. There was a split second there where both Dezi and Libby could have sworn they heard voices in their head, but it was all a bad dream, hallucination. And I'm going to say with the burning sphere, that is going to, over the next minute, succeed. We don't need to keep rolling.
Yeah, it's just gonna sit there.
They
I'm going
have
to
they
just
have no reactions. They can't do anything about this. So the wall of plants is gone, and the node is destroyed.
I'll just delete this.
Oh God, it
Anyone
screams
else
when
hear a
it
horrible
dies.
scream?
Did it
Let
just
me do this.
scream?
As
No,
it
that was just you. Didn't hear anything.
as the node was destroyed, it did scream with the voice of you don't know what. It sounded like it had too many throats making one sound, and the detect magic now is beginning to fade if Libbiel is still investigating, and it feels,
Yeah, I would still be doing so.
the rest of this place here, it's not recovering. It's not like suddenly all the other mushrooms are going away, but it does seem like you have unlocked or destroyed one of the anchors that you were worried about.
We'll do a quick search of the building just to see if there's any thing of value / evidence of how this might have come into being, minus just springing up.
Sure, you can give me perception checks on that. Yeah, looking around, it's a little puzzling. There doesn't seem to be anything special about this location. There is no, you're not finding any like paraphernalia of worshiping of Tree Razor or other demonic deities. Nothing suggests why this barn, this farm of all places, would be picked or would be more susceptible than others. But you're not seeing anything of value in here. You're not seeing any hints as to why.
Okay, well, I guess we know a second of the 3 anchors, or around where it is. That's probably the one to investigate next, and we'll have to figure out where the third is. Yeah. I will take a moment to try to identify whatever armor I put into our stash.
Sure.
Presumably, 6 seconds or whatever it
Let
takes
me
me now.
share that check with you. Yes, you identify this. This is Barding of the Zephyr. This is light barding covered in stylized wind motifs. When you suit up your animal companion, the barding adjusts to fit the animal companion regardless of its shape. When the companion falls, wind picks it up from below and it gains the effect of gentle landing. And once per day, you can get a fly speed of 30 for 10 minutes. Of course, I
So
don't
you're
think any
saying
of you have animal companions, but if you did,
if we'd gotten that pig that Elsie was taking care of and put this on it,
the
pigs would have flown?
goat, yes.
Oh, it was a goat,
Goat.
darn it.
You can
Oh,
send
that
this
was
back to Elsie's
they
goat.
missed an
Yes.
opportunity. Yeah, goats flying. Got it.
So
This
you're
would be a
telling me I can't
fantastic
just wear it and
present.
fly?
Are you a goat?
Fundamentally, we're both similar.
Desi kind of skizzes a little bit askew
I don't
at
get magic.
Oh,
And he starts
Daegron
walking
over
away.
there.
Do you want to be able to fly? I can maybe start doing that for you.
Oh, I think this the speed works a little more in my style, but there might be a time.
Okay. I mean, I'm assuming we are leaving and heading back towards town, which
Okay.
this was a couple hours out, if I remember
Couple
correctly.
hours out, yes. Let me put you into
And
the travel car.
I would very much like to see if I can find more of those magic threads that led us here.
I'm going to put you back on the green gold map because you're currently off this map to the south, but this is our closest thing we have to a regional map for now. So you're currently, let me zoom all the way out. You are off the map to the south here. So you'd spend a couple hours coming back. It's probably now around, with the 50 minutes you took and other stuff, it's probably getting close to around 2 p.m. when you get back to town here after leaving pretty early in the morning.
So everyone should be evacuated, and if there's any holdouts, we can assume they're probably cultists and/or demons, but maybe not immediately jump to violence still. There might
I
be
agree. Yeah. But should we check out
Definitely.
the area? Was it over here next to? I know we found it, but it's been a while, so it was here, was it? Like in the
Yes.
town square?
In the
Yeah.
town square was one of the other major sources of contamination in the town. And I don't think you knew if that was or wasn't one of the fungal nodes, but it did seem to still be a more unique area, kind of along the lines of the temple that had been very, very visually destroyed and corrupted.
Are we
So
feeling
good
okay to
news.
check that out?
I have a lot of my spells left, so other than
Speaking
that,
of,
the big haste, I think we're good.
I'll get that on me when we're on our next map, but I don't know why I
So,
didn't have it on me before.
so I hear you're heading up this way. Which way around that center set of trees are you going to get to the bridge?
The left?
The bigger open square here.
Let's
Left
step
works.
left. We didn't come down. I don't think we came down that way. It gives us a little more room to see if we detect anything else.
As you're walking through there, you begin to feel the ground shaking. What do you do?
Do I see anything magical both beneath the earth?
Give me a perception check.
I'm gonna cast
Okay.
fly and try to fly upward.
Okay. Libbiel,
Is this
you see
an
cracks.
earthquake?
You see cracks forming in the ground, Libbiel.
The cracks are forming. Everyone back up.
Get to the tree
Okay.
line.
And we will need reflex saves from everyone but Dezi. If Dezi's casting fly, I heard. Yep.
I could just
There you
jump on
go.
my broom. I'm good,
Okay.
actually.
That's fine for the two of you. So just it is using up uses of fly at least from Dezi. Vanarel and Daegron.
Looks like we'll need something on the map
This
for.
button is looks like
Okay, let me
it's
unclown
got
car
this-
you.
I could
I think you're there, but it didn't spread you out in
Missing-
useful ways.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and I'm
It's
just like,
missing statistic I'm just gonna roll it off my character sheet. I'm not sure what's
Sure.
going on there.
high, not that high. What the heck?
Do you have anything that makes your reflexes automatically criticals for one step
No,
better?
I don't believe
believe
so, but I'll
Vanarel
double
does.
check.
Okay, so Vanarel is taking no damage,
Yep.
and Daegron, you are taking half of this from kind of losing your footing and falling a couple times and getting back up and stumbling out, maybe getting the leg pinched a little in one of these small crevasses that it opens up. You see some more of those spores billowing forth. The air here is getting kind of yellowish green, but then things settle back down.
Let's keep going while I'm
It's
flying.
getting more
I don't know.
unstable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really unsettled with the thought of what just grew underground to do all of that.
Mycelium, probably. Okay, I don't have casts of fly for you two. Do you want to
No
risk
worries.
the other side?
Yep.
I'm gonna book it.
Okay, you're going to book it.
Okay.
You can move yourselves this way. So now, as you get close to the courtyard here, let's go over what you're seeing. So the entire area of this town courtyard is covered in thick, thorny, almost like rose vines, but corrupted, purplish, bleeding at times. It looks like not sap or whatever else, but bleeding blood. 6-inch long spikes or thorns on most of them, just covering this whole area in a thick mat of this disgusting plant growth. The statue that should be here is not. And then the building, as we said over here, you do see. Let me double check this. I'm pretty sure you see another one of those growths. Now that you know what to look for on the balcony.
All right, let's go for the growth on the balcony there.
I'm flying and have a crossbow for probably another at least 2 or 3 minutes.
I'm flying and have ignition.
Yeah, so while they're working on coming up, I'm gonna probably try to be, away from this thing, but shooting it with eldritch shots repeatedly. Or I can't do eldritch shots.
Okay.
Crossbows, and we'll figure it out.
This is going to get complicated. Let's see how well this works. Give me 1 second. I need to.
Okay.
And two of you on a different map. That's why this is going to get complicated.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh,
I can do
fun.
this from 120 feet away. So,
Yes, but the maps are small. I'm sorry. So.
okay, that's fair.
So we'll be switching back and forth between two views is what's going to be happening.
I only have 30 feet of range, so I'm going to have to get up close on it.
And let me now toggle everyone into initiative. And we'll see how this ends up working. I am a little questionable.
Was I supposed to change maps?
I've not changed you yet. I'm still getting everything set
Okay.
up. You should still be able to roll initiative even without that.
Vanarel, might I suggest you let Libbiel go first for map switching purposes?
I haven't got the little dice thing to
Oh,
call
sorry,
out
that
my
was.
initiative,
Never mind.
so
Yeah.
I'm just going
I think I see
to roll
Vanarel's on
initiative
there
this
now,
way.
so if you can, please try to roll.
Oh, it's invisible. I hovered where it should
Oh,
be, and okay, there we go.
Okay.
Made it happen.
Desi, did you roll?
so
You did.
there's two
Yeah, I'm on there
Dezis.
twice
Oh,
for some
let me
reason.
get rid of the second Desi. Everyone
Doppelganger.
else looks like it's on there. Okay, so I think looks like first will be Desi, so we'll activate Desi's map, and I'm assuming Vanarel and Daegron. What are you seeing at the moment?
Pitch black.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's what it's going to have to be when we're switching between
That's
maps
fine.
back and forth. So
That's okay. That's what flipping over to the Twitch stream is all for.
so yes,
I mean, I do not want to be this close to this thing, obviously. So
this is the extent of the
I'm
map.
ass-
Okay, so
okay, that's fine.
you aren't
But
this close, but this is where I need to put you.
okay, that is fine as long as I'm far, like maybe 100 feet away or so. Or
While
I don't know how big the town square is, but yeah.
While wet, oozing fungus glistens here and there on the building's facade, the inside is simply covered in it, rendering the inn a wet mockery of what it once was. Up the slippery stairs on the second floor balcony pulses a nodule of fungus that continually drips ooze into the room in sickening ribbons. And that's what you see. And I think you may also see, with that initiative, yes, you definitely see the other thing that was up here. There is an ooze of some kind that is a collection of filaments and bones and mushrooms. It looks maybe a lot like an ochre jelly that's been colonized by fungus.
Assuming I would have seen this when rolling initiative, or
You would have to.
is this some?
You would need
Can
to
I
be.
use know the enemy or no?
You
Yeah.
would need to be somewhat close. So if you're 100 feet away, you may not see it. But
I'm okay.
okay,
That's fine.
so you're 100 feet away. You
Um,
don't see it.
I'm gonna retry to. Well, actually, we know what these things are. I'll try. I have no hero points left. Right. Okay. Let's try a regular crossbow bolt just at the big thing in the middle.
Okay, 38 will hit it, and it does some damage to it. It does seem to enrage the thing next to it. So
I will then
maybe
load
now you can
up.
see it, because at this point maybe now it's stopped
Okay.
lying on the ground.
Okay. In that case, I will try recall knowledge, and I'll spend a focus point to roll twice on that. I'm gonna guess occultism would be the most appropriate here. I'm guessing, but yeah.
Sure. And also the first hour in, I'm giving an extra hero point to Libby.
Woo.
You think this has been called a sin mold. You've heard
Okay.
of this as one of the minions of Tree Raiser. What would you be wanting to know about them in particular?
What doesn't it like? Weaknesses, preferably.
It does not like cold iron or holy.
Okay, I will let whoever's around me know that. That was 2 of my actions. I would like to use my last action to fly and just remain approximately 100 feet away.
Okay. Libbiel.
Libbiel's also flying, but my spells need to be a little bit closer, unfortunately. But I'm going to move in within distance of the Black Tentacle spell to see if I can maybe. I don't think grappling's going to help against this thing, but I'm going to drop the Black Tentacles right on top of this thing, and I assume it'll want to protect it, so it won't move too far from it and just keep getting smacked by it.
Okay.
It's got a
So
120-foot range, so yeah, that's pretty far.
go ahead and roll the attack roll. You guess roll 2 of them.
There's the one for that one specifically, and
That
this is
will hit.
untargeted against the other one.
Yep. So okay, you hit both of them. So it is grabbed and it takes some damage.
Do I only roll damage the once, or
I will, yeah, I'll that is not going to get through the hardness of the other things. Oh no, wait, it will. That one doesn't have hardness. Okay, I'll just add that on to the damage Dezi had done. Got it. Okay. So you flew in
and
and you
then
did that.
the last actually I didn't fly in.
Okay. Yep.
That was 120 feet, and it takes 3 actions.
Okay.
I'm back with Dezi, just bombarding it with stuff.
Okay. At this point, we will now... Vanarel and Daegron, what were you doing when the two of them flew ahead? Were you chasing after them? Were you just letting them do this? What was your plan?
Vanarel, you just want to play defense out here? We make sure nothing gets to them?
I still need to follow enough to make sure we are defending. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
So I'm-
stay... I think we'll stay below them if that works with you.
Okay. I'm going to go to the other map that you're on. It's also a little too small, but it's a little bit bigger at least, which helps. You're probably about, let's call it, another probably 60 feet or so off this map, given the distances that were involved.
Okay.
But you would see, I guess you can't see underneath. Yeah, you can see underneath this, right? So you can see this other creature. There's another one of those sin molds on this floor. And that's what you see at this range. I don't know how you want to use that information, but it is currently that one's turn, I believe. Yes. And it's going to, it seems like it's responding to the sounds upstairs and is starting to go up the stairs here. What do you do, Daegron?
He's going to drop into his dueling stance and get ready. Let's see here. We'll get that on. And then, unless he gets any sort of feedback from the flyers up above, I think he's going to just stay slightly in front of them, maybe 20 feet, and down on the ground and say, looks like you got another one heading up there. Tell us if you need us to go in, but otherwise we'll burn that thing out from there.
I will
And
say,
he'll wait.
I will just any sort of movement at all out in the courtyard where you are does take some damage every round. So you're taking 7 points of piercing from being standing in the vines out here.
Sounds good. He'll hack away at it flavor wise and try to clear some space for them, but keeps kind of bumping into these thorns.
Okay, we go back upstairs as it is the other slime's turn that's currently grabbed. It does not like being grabbed. It needs to protect things here, and it's going to have to try to escape. That's all it got. So here we go. That is a 30 against your spell DC, I believe.
Spell DC,
Yes.
and that would be 32.
So that will fail. It is going to try again, which will have map on this. So I'll need to manually apply that or adjust it here. But that's going to be high enough. 43 minus 5, 38. So it spent 2 actions. It got free. But how is it going to deal with you all now?
We're 120 feet back, so
And probably like 100, but either way, very far away.
It's going to interpose itself and block access to the fungal node. Vanarel, back to downstairs. So
Here we are.
yes, you've seen the opening salvos from the 2 people flying above your head go streaking into the balcony. You see all kinds of disgusting fungus dripping off the walls and ceiling of the first floor that you can see into here. You saw a ooze start making its way toward the stairwell, and you are about 100 feet away. What are you choosing to do?
Well, I know Daegron closed in. I'm gonna follow suit. I'm not sure how difficult of terrain this is going to become, but
It is greater difficult terrain out here, so it's slow going.
Lovely. Okay, well, slow going as quickly as I can. Just moving all 3 actions. It's normally a total of 90 feet. I'm sure it's going to be much less now.
It's maybe about 20 feet. So you've made it 20
Yeah.
feet closer. So you're at 80 feet away now, and you're taking 6 points of piercing damage as you close.
All right.
Dezi, back to your map.
I'm gonna glance around and see if I can find kind of a rooftop that I'll have a view of the area to land on versus having to fly around all this time.
You would not be
Okay.
able to find one that can see into here. That's in these kind of ranges. If you're willing to go about 300
Okay.
feet, I think you could find one.
how much
That's a
do you...
way.
The
In that
square
case,
was
I'll
large.
just
Yeah.
I will fly over a roof that is relatively still down, but like not a long fall if I have to fall a little bit. Does that make sense?
If you sit on my broom with me, I think we're fine.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll try that.
As long as you don't weigh like 20 pound, 20 load,
Oh,
whatever
okay.
that
You
is.
I
mean,
can
or-
fly with you?
20 bulk, yes.
What does it say? I'm just curious because I know often things are a little bit restrictive of being able to double up movement easily. So can you link the broom just so I can double check? Thank you.
It
Okay.
crashes if it gets to 30 bulk. I do
Yeah.
not weigh
No,
30
yeah,
bulk.
you're fine on that. I would probably use the normal rule here that Dezi would be effectively slowed while on the broom in future rounds. So needing to spend one action holding on.
Okay, I can always spend an action to fly. So that doesn't actually change my fly stuff, anyways.
It just
In
means
that
it's going to last longer than
case,
a minute.
you know, I'll just fly. Well, I still have, it's 5 minutes, so I mean, I might have
Oh,
a couple
okay.
minutes left. I'll fly over a rooftop that's not too far. You know, down. If I have a little bit of a fall, that's fine. I don't want to fall all the way to the spiky ground. Basically, does that make sense?
It does, but I'm saying
Is that impossible?
there's no place to get a line of sight from
There's
those
no.
roofs.
I don't need to fly onto the roof. Even above the roof, I don't have a line of sight in. Is what you're saying? Sorry, maybe that's what.
Yes,
Okay.
this is a sheltered
Okay.
balcony that's facing the open square.
Okay. In that case, I will just, for now, take a single shot, reload, and fly to maintain my position.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't target it. Does that? I will roll damage. I will roll
Yep.
critical, and we'll see if that does things.
No, don't just roll. Okay, go ahead and roll critical, but it is immune to criticals. So
Kind of figured.
let's apply that. Yes. Okay, it did the right thing. That was your whole turn, Libbiel.
Sorry, I need to just fix my elevation real quick. So, I need a rule clarification. Does the fungus underneath the slime mold count as a creature in the targeting of spells?
The fungus underneath it, I'm gonna say no. It's an object with object immunities and all those kind of things.
Yeah, I'm asking, does it have like a will?
No. It only has an AC. They didn't even give it a reflex or a fort that they often give objects. So it only has an
Okay.
AC.
In that case, here's the tentacles for the slime mold.
That happens on its turn, not your turn. So
Really? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
At the end of its turn, I believe, if it doesn't leave.
Actually, I don't even need to maintain that. That's just got a time limit.
Yeah, you don't need to sustain it. It happens automatically.
Neat. That means roll Force Barrage. Let's roll this 3 times. Not great rolls, but not bad.
Okay. The one downstairs is up next. So let's go switch downstairs and see what's happening. So it was trying to go up the stairs. I think it's going to keep going up the stairs now. So let me delete it off this. Oh, I don't want to. How do I want to do this? If I delete it, it's going to lose its. Okay, we need to remember its initiative is 34. As it goes up the stairs. Okay. Paste is not working. I'll duplicate this one. Move him over. And let's fix his hit points. They are not. And this one's not been grabbed yet. It probably will be grabbed very shortly because it is going to move in and it has nothing to do against you at range. So it will then, you can then make the save. So you can, not save, you can make the attack roll with the tentacle here. And that one
Okay.
is now grabbed.
Sorry, I had to scroll back up. I need to
And
just pop this out.
3d6 damage.
Here you go.
Thank you. And I need to
Daegron, you might want to stay downstairs. I'll yell.
I need to put this one back in initiative, which it got one difference, so I can leave it exactly where it was. Okay, Daegron, let's go back to you now.
All right. Even if we move super fast, we're
Whoops.
still not going to be anywhere in there.
Wrong
So
map.
he will just spend his actions. Would you say it was greater difficult? Okay. I have 25 each. He'll use all 3 to move as far as that gets me.
So
Hey,
25
Daegron,
each. You're going to get basically 15 feet off of that.
Yeah.
Daegron, do you still have one of those flying potions we were given a while back, or did you wind up using that?
I've got it, but I'll
so
keep
do
it in
I.
mind.
Well, so do I, and I'm thinking these vines are stupid.
Oh, they only hurt a little bit. Also,
That's
I am
good.
on a weird map. I'm back at where the T-Rexes were.
Oh, I had hit that by accident. Let me fix it again.
That's good tactical reasoning, Vanarel. These vines are stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, I read that in one of the books before the whole city was overgrown with mushrooms.
Interesting. I think I need to bounce everyone to a different screen, and now bounce you back.
There we go.
Okay. So yeah, you've moved forward basically 40 of the 100 feet you need to move, and
Yep.
back to a slime mold on the ceiling. Honestly, I may call this fight right here. They have no range capabilities, and I think
That was silly.
you're going to be able to take them out. It might be very slow.
I was planning a Holy Cascade next round. I'll admit that. So I'm happy to burn that
Yes,
resource
if you
you're
want to
willing
cross that off,
Yeah.
let's give them maybe another 20 to 30 points of damage to the two people outside walking across all the horrible terrain. But I don't think going through this round by round would be fun for any of us. You're going to win. It's going to take a long time. It might be a little frustrating because it's going to be chipping them away slowly. But Daegron and Vanarel would, make it into the complex here. So I'm just going to narrate
Would you
what
say
happens.
20 extra off?
Yeah, take 20 extra off.
Sounds good.
You would find this entire area here is uneven ground, and you need acrobatics rolls to avoid tripping and falling in this all the time. Once you fall, you also need to be doing acrobatics or athletic checks to stand back up because it is so slippery here. Alternatively, you can spend 3 actions to stand up carefully if you ever have to, without making a
Me
check.
and Vanarel will hold each other. 4 legs are better than 2, and we'll make
We
our
got
way
this.
through.
And so
Right.
you both slowly make your way through here and up the stairs. Looks like this one
And then you have to deal with more tentacles.
And it looked like that may have teleported you onto this map. So at least we're all
Yep,
on the same
I
map
see it.
now.
It did.
I don't. There's everyone. So yes, over time you would have killed these two. So I'm not going to make you go through that. I'm not going to tell you what abilities they have as a result because you won't have seen them use anything. So if you ever see them again, you won't have learned too much about them, aside from the fact that if you can fly, you can kill them easily. So we will delete.
Yeah. Both of
And-
us just covered in
Yeah,
rose
good
thorn
job.
scratches.
Cuts and
And inside one of them, there is a shield that comes out. And also, eventually, you do finally hack through the fungal node.
Okay, we gotta stop taking those out. It's not good for my soul.
Sounds like it's
I
worse
don't
for their
think they're
soul.
good for. Yeah, I don't think it's good for your soul if they're here, Dezi.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I'll try to identify the buckler.
Okay. I will send that to you. That is another good success. It is.
A floating shield, very nice. That could
Yes.
actually be useful for some of us.
This floating shield is
Oh,
usually
wow.
carved with wing motifs. The buckler, hardness 6, hit points 24, can protect you on its own. Once per day, you can activate it with a 1-action activity, and it will then float into the air next to you, granting you its bonus automatically as if you had raised the shield. It lasts for a minute, so it's basically a 1-action raise a shield for a minute. Because you are not wielding it, you are not able to use it to shield block.
Interesting little tool there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
really.
if Vanarel or Daegron might want that. I
Ah.
suppose Libbiel could maybe even use it, but I'll throw it in the stash.
Won't do too much for me. I think mine it won't stack there with my
It
parrying.
would not stack with the dueling parry.
That's fair. Yep.
So Vanarel, yeah, or you or any of you to boost your AC seems like a decent thing.
I would be inclined to give it to Vanarel first, but if Vanarel doesn't want it, I'll use it.
That was
Or maybe
almost
Dezi.
my exact same thinking.
Why don't you two roll for it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Do a roll off. D20. High roll gets the
Okay.
shield.
You can always
Beat a
swap it around
14.
later if you don't find it
Ooh,
useful.
Libbiel makes the case for why the shield is more useful and claims.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put up a huge argument because again, secretly in the back of my head, I'm still concerned that Libby's going to get like just taken apart piece by piece, like that one time.
She has
Uh,
been feeling a little aggressive. Yeah, Vanarel, it's a good idea. Let her have it.
Yeah.
who has the shield?
It's in the stash,
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, you do now.
All right. Thank you. That'll help me not die.
And so
I mean, that's the goal.
aside from the damage that Daegron and Vanarel
Style.
took walking across the ground, you emerged from this fight relatively painlessly. You heard another scream. And what are you doing next?
I guess we could look around the town to see if we can find the third source. I think we're doing better than I thought we'd be doing with the whole healing thing. If we want to do this quickly, do you want to, Vanarel, do you want to touch me once to get some hit points back? You know, Vital Beacon and all. I know Daegron will heal by themselves, so.
I'm also going to
Well,
assume that maybe Libbiel ferries everyone out of the town square, at least, of the horrible
Yes,
vines that
please.
people were walking through.
That's pretty
Yeah.
bad, but it's a chunk.
Yeah, Daegron, if you hold the stick like this, you can just propel yourself. Be very careful. I can't ride it with you. You're too heavy for both of us.
No, I'm not that bad. I'm only
9 bulk? Okay,
yeah,
well, I
nine and a
guess I
half.
can ferry all of us.
Should we head west? I don't think we've explored that end of the city. And if we're looking for maybe doing some detect magics to try to pinpoint the location while we're going, I'll keep my eyes out.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
we want to do southwest kind of here?
I have a detect magic
Sure.
as my exploration activity actually.
Can you
So
ping that again for where you wanted to head?
Oh, I can actually do this here. Let
Or
me put a
draw?
color on it
Okay.
so you can see it easier. Head back across the bridge and then maybe down this way, just so we can get full kind of exposure for
coverage.
Libby to search for this with
Okay.
that magic.
Libbiel, give me, I'd say, an Arcana check here.
Okay.
And Fane, just let me know when we eventually get to something how much time's passed, and I'll take care of my health.
So, Libbiel, you feel like you're starting to be able to piece through the energies in this roiling mass of demon corruption, and you can't tell a direction, but you think you're getting further from the third source.
Okay, so we're cold in this direction. Do you want to go the other direction?
Let's
Or we can
backtrack and then we'll head north, maybe, like on the
or
other side of the bridge.
or we could go check on the camp, see if everyone made it out all right.
The shore's a good 45 minutes to an hour off, I thought.
Yes.
I think maybe we should stick around town.
Okay, and let's go the other direction then. This is cold, so
Maybe once we get here, we can turn north and we'll try to get a bearing. I'll get a detect magic up to see if I can start figuring things out too, actually.
Okay, so use one of you as a token to be maybe easier than drawing on the map, but I'm not quite sure where I know where you want. Okay, you're going that way. Got it. Okay. I can take the Arcana check from Libbiel, and I guess I will take a religion check from Dezi for the same purpose. It does feel like this is in the correct direction.
yeah, it's somewhere over here.
Give me a perception check, Daegron or Vanarel,
Sure.
Okay.
because Libbiel and Dezi are basically completely focused on kind of reading these magical energies, and at times maybe even having to have their eyes almost closed to kind of focus on the thrum of the energy and feeling it, hearing what's going on. Vanarel feels like you're too busy making sure they don't fall in the river, as they're kind of almost sleepwalking as they're doing this investigation. But Daegron, you see up ahead around here, maybe you're kind of not sure how everyone else isn't seeing it, but you see one of those Tyrannosauruses biting at this roof here and tearing this building apart.
We got another one of those overgrown lizards up ahead. Seems to be trying to get at something. Survivors, let's go. And he'll start
Okay.
running for it.
I'll open
Okay.
my eyes and start moving forward.
Okay.
I'll scoop Desi up on the broom and just fly above it.
How long does your broom
they
last?
forever.
Okay.
I'm okay while I'm being on my feet for now. I don't want to
Oh.
be slowed, and ground is no longer a big deal. So
Okay. You might want to remove your elevation then.
And we are at the halfway point, so while I get the next thing set up, we will take our usual 5-minute mid-session break. And welcome back from our mid-session break. The party has been trying to triangulate the location of the third fungal node by slowly walking around the city. But as they rounded one corner, Daegron spotted one of the Tyrannosaurus that they'd seen before, well, a different one, obviously not the one they killed, biting into the roof of a building and causing a ruckus. The party decided to stop their initial work on triangulating the location of the fungal node and run here to help, in case there is a civilian or someone else trapped inside the building. I can take initiatives
explains.
from the four of you right away.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's a perception. Whoops.
That's fine. I'll put it in for you. I'll update to what you rolled.
That one.
Okay, Narelle, you are up first. What would you like to do?
I mean, Daegron called out the danger ahead, and the idea of survivors being cornered inside that building is not a good one. So yeah, I'm heading as quickly as I can towards that that Tyrannosaurus. I'm not sure how quickly I can represent that on this map, but
This should be normal 5-foot scale, so
oh, okay. Maybe I need to refresh. I am still on the
got it. Yep,
whole
try.
city map.
I do have the right now. I figure just to make sure.
I think it's showing that someone is stuck on the wrong map. Let me see if I can fix that for you. There you go. Now you're there.
I am loading it. Here we are. Okay. Oh yes, there is the T-Rex. All right, now I am viewing the same reality as everyone else. All right, yeah. Let me just get up ahead to this thing. I definitely see the T-Rex. I think I see something else around the corner. So I'll call back that it's not the only thing here. I will call out my hunted prey on the T-Rex and this little creature around. Oh, it's one of those planty things, isn't it? We've seen those before too. I will designate my hunted prey as the T-Rex and this closer to me of the two other creatures. And with me being, how far away am I from? It's
It's a
about 50 or
-2.
so feet away. Yep, I'm just going to hurl my light hammer at the T-Rex. So I'll just use my second, which is a -2 on the attack, and see if I can beam this dino upside the head.
A 41 is going to be a hit.
Oh, I should have also targeted him. Sorry about that.
You don't get any bonuses against your hunted prey other than other good things, right? It doesn't change the to hit at all.
It does not.
Okay.
It changes the
Map.
multiple attack,
Yep.
yeah,
Okay.
and
Yep.
then the flurry when I'm up close. But I will catch him upside the head for a quick 14. Hammer bounces back. I'll catch that, and that's my turn.
Libbiel.
Okay, so Libbiel is going to cast haste on Daegron this time. The worst time
Always
trying to get up
appreciated.
to something. And then she's going to fly up on her broom and go. The broom has 30 feet of movement, so it's not quite as fast as she is usually. 15 feet up and this far across, which I think follows by
Okay. Yep. That works for me. The Tyrannosaurus is up next, and Vanarel has tried to get its attention, and I think that's going to be successful at getting its attention. You did bonk it on its snout with a hammer, and
I did.
it's not a fan.
A double-edged sword that is the attention of a T-Rex.
So it's stumbling its way towards you, and what does it want to do from here? That was one move. He can reach you from right there. So he's going to try to bite you.
Wonderful.
He kind of almost like a sipping bird style motion, just kind of lunging forward towards you and just barely misses you. You can smell the spores and the rotting flesh all around, and then it comes back up, and I think it's gonna try a second one of those. Why not? And it hits you on the second one with a 34 against your AC.
Should have given the shield to Vanarel.
Its breath is terrible.
29 points of damage as its teeth go tearing into your skin, but it was not able to grab you because it did not have an action left for that. Daegron.
All right. Seeing Vanarel as it sinks its teeth into him, he'll let out a battle cry, and he's got just enough to do a sudden charge and get in there. Oh, I should go right there with the last of my movement. And at the end of that, he makes a strike out at its leg here to try to chop it down to size so we can get at it a little bit. Okay.
33 will hit it.
For 33. Not a great damage roll, but 21 points of damage.
Okay. Takes all that.
And then we've got two more. One we will drop into our dueling dance before I forget and get bitten. And I don't need two. And you know what? We will just go for the second swing. We'll reposition next turn to do something better here. A 37 to hit.
That will also hit.
So he brings in two meaty thumps into its leg, and this one for 31.
Okay. Up next is one of the fungal fly traps that you've seen before as well. And they're going to come moving towards you all. They are surprisingly spry for a plant. One move, three moves. Dezi.
I can't really see too much, so I think we're gonna head forward a little bit at least. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That seems just fine. I think oh, that's a big one right there. I see it now.
Yeah, the
Okay,
view does
yeah.
not improve up here.
So we fought these things in game like a day ago.
Yes.
In real life, it's been quite a while, and I don't quite remember. I'm pretty sure we knew they had a weakness, but I don't remember what it is. Is it okay to ask about that?
Yes, I won't make you roll for that.
Yeah.
You do know both of these creature types had weaknesses to fire.
Okay.
You also know that the T-Rex had a big annoying aura if you start your turn inside of it, and most of you are inside of that now.
Oh.
Oh, right.
You know, this seems fine. I don't remember how far the aura was, but we'll go to here. So I get 2 actions left. I am going to let's spells. Okay, well let's just cast a holy light then, targeting I guess the T-Rex.
That's a critical hit. Natural 20.
Oh, that's cool.
Roll your damage.
That'll need to be doubled, but
Okay. It's being burned badly. Like most of the fungus on the back is withering up. The scales are flaking off. You maybe see some charred bits of bone here and there. That was a serious hit on this thing.
And with that, I will actually load because I'm casting a slotted spell. I'll load a piece of my fire ammunition into my crossbow for later.
Okay. Up next is another fly trap, who I don't think can get anywhere useful. Oh, no, it can. It has to triple move. It would not have moved through a threatened square of Daegron to get there. So, okay, but that was triple move from it. Vanarel, you're starting the turn inside the T-Rex's aura. I will need a fortitude save.
Yes. All right. That's right. I got to remember to hold my breath while I'm in here.
Yep. You remembered right at the last second. Hold your breath. You are seeing the little motes of green and yellow spores just filling the air all around you. But you are okay.
All right. We're going to have to eventually divide and conquer, but that T-Rex is looking pretty bad. So I am going to... Oh, I'm still on the measuring thing. I'm going to stride right up to here next to my 2 favorite guys, because these are both the ones I have.
No, it was
My
the other
hunted
two.
prey?
The other two was the other one's the one you hunted. That was the
Oh, is
closer
it this one?
Yeah, that was the
Oh,
closer
okay.
one.
All right. Well, I'm starting with the T-Rex regardless. So I will move up to here, and yeah, I remember striking the leg or knee of a T-Rex a while back. I remember how this goes. We use a twin takedown to flurry this thing.
Oh,
That
a crit
looks
and a hit.
pretty
Yes.
promising.
Okay.
54 in total.
And then it needs to give you a fort save.
He could give me I'll take a bad fort save.
It succeeds, so it's not knocked prone.
All right, it will succeed. So moving up there, hitting that. I feel like I crushed its kneecap pretty badly. Focus fire. I have one more shot. I will take a swing, see if I can finally break through something that feels important. Maybe not with a 29 to hit, though.
Okay, over to Libbiel.
I'm going to cast Fiery Body. So
Okay, that's two of your
I
actions.
become, the Fire Libby again. I don't need to fly with my broom anymore. I can fly now. So I'm going to go over here and use my 1-action ignition to do some damage. So here's the first of 2. Melee attack.
That will miss.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Okay. That
Second.
was how do you get another one?
Because there were single actions now.
Yeah, but you cast Fiery Body
Oh, right.
and
Cast-
and
Oh,
attack.
I didn't.
I think it's even,
Would you have
I think
moved
that's
if
even one too
you?
many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you have moved up if you didn't get the attack? I don't know.
I would have moved up.
Okay.
Okay.
Because if it attacks me, it also still takes fire.
Fair enough.
Okay, the Tyrannosaurus is next, who has been highly beat up by you all. This is a big change of fortune from last time you fought these guys. I think it's going to go for one more bite on Vanarel, and then it might do something completely different. Let's do the 1 bite. No, yeah, I mean, the house was much easier to hit than you all. It doesn't like fighting these things that fight back. It is going to... I like this idea. Yeah, does it have that? Yeah, it's going to try to shove Daegron.
I'm not sure its arms are long enough for that.
It's its feet. It's kicking you.
Like, yeah, its little arms reaching down.
29 against your fort DC.
Or no, 34. Sorry,
Okay, so
plus
it's
10,
not a critical
plus 20.
fail. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's then gonna run away. You've
All right.
you've routed a Tyrannosaurus, and
It's not the only thing I've done to it.
you crit it.
One parting shot. Holy crap.
And let's see, you can't cleave into anything else because nothing else was within your reach. Okay.
No.
Are you also swinging, Vanarel?
right. Yeah, if he's still standing, I
He's
am
still
definitely
standing.
taking. All right, well, we had all that practice hitting the ankles of the other thing, so
That's a hit, not a crit.
I can't crit, but 41 to hit him. 16 on the way out.
Okay. Daegron.
You know, the smart thing would be just to reconcile here and take care of these, but
Oh, first,
We
you
charge
are
in after
starting
it.
your turn in its aura.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me a fort save. You're fine.
That'll be 44.
Yep.
Okay, well, we catch up to it here, and with the wound in its leg, he chases after it and plants the axe directly back in the same spot.
Yes, you have killed it.
Yeah, he just this new axe he got semi recently is just feeling great. Just cuts right through, and then he'll do a stagging strike on this one here. See if he can set
Give
it
me a
up.
perception check before you move.
Okay.
It's not costing an action, but you do notice just carcasses of what looks like beef spilling out of that building where the Tyrannosaurus was attacking. Like,
Not the beef.
so it looks like it was a slaughterhouse or a aging warehouse, a butcher's of some kind that they were going after here.
Maybe coughing a little bit as he clears that out of his lungs here. He misses on the fly trap as he comes back in.
Okay, the fly trap gets to go now, and you are right next to it, which makes it quite happy. It will do a focused assault on you, which is its 2-action ability that attacks with all 4 leaves at once, but it only makes 1 attack roll and gets bonus damage if it hits from the other leaves.
I'm going to look so heroic here. Or a fool. One of the two.
Let's find out. Heroic. 29 against AC, so it misses horribly with all of those hits. And then it has 1 action left, and just gonna do a 3rd action hit, which is not gonna be a success, but unless it rolls a 20, and it does not.
And
Dezi.
catches the head as it bites in under his arm and then slashes down on the neck.
Yes, critical misses. You get to punish. That is a hit. 34 against its AC.
For 31 points of damage.
Okay, Dezi, you are up. And there's no more Spore Aura to worry about.
Yay. This has swung more than Dezi expected. So I think they're going to save this fire arrow because they're pretty valuable at this point. So I will actually... Do I have a spell I can cast here? Let's cast Bless, and I'll just load a regular arrow with that. And then I'm going to move a little closer to give everybody a bit of a bonus here.
And the second fly trap, I think, is going to do its Hungry Flurry ability. So it makes 4 leaf strikes, all against different people. In this case, it only has 3 targets, but it's going to attack all 3 of you. And its penalty does not increase until after the attacks here. So we'll start with Vanarel, and also miss. 24 against Vanarel, 26 against Dezi, and what does it get against Libbiel? That's a high roll. 38 against Libbiel.
Here's some fire damage for your troubles. I rolled really, really badly.
So it takes the 4 damage, which becomes more, and you take 19, piercing, and I will need a fort save from you. Oh, it did not send it to chat. Let me try again. There we go.
Okay. Here's that hero point.
Okay, yep, you are fine. For a split second there, you thought you heard different voices in your head. Not the ones that you were hearing before near the funguses or the rifts, but more humanoid, still distorted, and chanting, but you couldn't make out any words. And then it
Yeah,
has
then
one
the
action left.
spore burned up or something.
Yeah. These words felt like you could almost understand them without them being enticing or trying to corrupt. It was very different. So it has one action left, though, but it's at full multiple attack penalty. I think it liked the taste of Libby, so I think it's going to just do another bite at full map.
Did it?
Oh, that's right. You did it the fire. But it missed everyone else, so it's going to go for you again and miss. Vanarel.
All right. So, well, this one over here is kind of in my face. I don't want to leave it alone. So I'm going to use my first action to redesignate my hunted prey and just make sure it's both of these plants.
Sure.
That way I'll have this one close enough as I will, with my, second action, I will step over here to hopefully keep it off guard. And then with my third, I will target the correct plant and I will lay a couple of hammers into the base, doing a flurrying twin takedown here.
Miss and
I've
no, 2 hits.
just managed to get the hit in there. 32 total. And that's me.
Libbiel. Oh, wait. Wait, something happens when you hit it. Creature hits or touches it. So you did hit it. So it is going to snap out at you and try to bite you. 33. Looks like that is a hit against you.
Okay.
So you take some damage and you are now grabbed by it.
Oh, was I off guard? Oh, okay.
I
The
believe
other one
they
must have
they
15-foot reach.
Give me
Oh, okay.
Yep, 15-foot reach.
So the other one. All right.
So you are now grabbed, but you still have more of you. I think that was your whole turn, right? Because you hunted prey, you stepped, and you twin takedown. Libbiel.
Yes.
I made a special ignition to use now. So, melee. Oh my gosh.
That's a miss with a 24 against AC.
Matt,
That is a hit with a 33 against AC.
just a little bit of fire damage.
Yeah, it's wilting very rapidly under your fiery onslaught. You have one action left.
And no, that's too silly. Let's raise the floating shield.
Okay, so for the next minute, you have a shield raised.
Or do you just mean raise it regular?
No, I mean
Float it?
manipulate it to float it.
Yeah. Okay, Daegron.
All right,
But it's
let's start
technically
this
a
off over
raise.
here. Well, I don't get the option to do it as much as I like anymore. Is this huge?
This is huge.
Okay, I can deal with huge. I can't deal with gargantuans. He's going to try to do a slam down as he kind of has it by the neck after he last caught it. He's going to try to get it off balance here. So we attempt a attack
That will
for
crit.
39.
It will try to bite you back though.
Okay. 40 points of damage.
But it critically misses, which you want to use your reaction on your turn, you can.
It bites out. He gets the other one under his arm and then hacks at that neck.
Okay.
And we get to do a trip attempt now.
Yep.
Ooh, wow, we still got it. Just
Yeah,
barely.
he is now prone.
Okay, so 2 actions for the slam down. I guess we just keep going into it. He puts it down on the ground and just like a lumberjack just starts laying down into it over and over again. We're on full map for these. But when you roll a 16, that probably doesn't matter here.
Yeah, against an off-guard target.
27 points. And for the 4th action,
That's right, you're
a
hasted.
28 to hit.
And that also hits. You're just tearing this thing
For
apart.
another 25. Probably the most fun round I've ever had. That was great. I'm all done.
Pacing you should be illegal.
The slam down into its own reaction that triggered your reaction plus 2 more follow-up hits. So you got 4 hits on it.
Yeah, that felt great.
Okay. It is up next.
Doesn't want to just lay on the ground and let it be over.
It almost does, but it's mindless. So first, though, you are getting a hero point for that turn. There you go. Then it's going to stand up and probably
All right.
get killed.
Well, that's a nat 20
Oh my god.
Stay down.
for 48 more points.
Dezi's like, Daegron, do you need? Oh, never mind.
Every time he brings the axe down, it takes off another tendril with a mouth on the end until he's got none left.
Yeah, at the end of that, it's like there's just the little stump without any fly traps attached to it anymore. and it's like waddling in a circle before it just falls to the ground, split in half. And again, a more blood-like something oozes out of it. It's you wouldn't call it blood, but it's definitely not sap, and it's a little disturbing. You don't know how hard it's going to be to get out of your feet.
As he
But
kind of kills it, he lets out this like just blood curdling like battle cry that maybe catches other people off guard as his blood is up.
Dezi,
Okay. Yeah, that should be fine, right? Okay. Anyways, I am there. And I will. I think I'm just going to take a single shot at that. Aim my crossbow carefully and hope that I actually hit it.
and
Seeing that
this
I've
still has your
taken
special
some.
ammo loaded, or do you unload
It
that
doesn't. I
now?
switched it out with the
Okay,
bless
that's
because
right.
I'll take hopefully some inspiration from Daegron here.
Huh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's a
worked really
critical hit.
well.
That is a critical hit.
18 on the die for 42. I'll take.
Good damage too.
Yeah.
That's the whole turn then, right?
Yeah, that's it.
So Flytrap is up next, and it still could actually snap at multiple of you. So I think it will go for that again. Hungry Flurry. This time starting with Libbiel and missing Libbiel. Moving on
Oh, darn.
to Vanarel. Missing Vanarel. And then going for Daegron. And hitting Daegron.
There you go.
The 40 against AC for 32 points of damage, and I will need a reflex save. Okay, another natural
of course.
20. This is your day. It has
This is not good. This is going to be bad for me eventually.
has one action left. It's going to take a unlikely attempt back at Libbiel and miss. Vanarel.
That's a critical miss. Doesn't that do the
Only-
I've
thing?
already used that one.
It was on Libbiel.
Libbiel, so
Yeah.
I don't think you have a
Oh,
reaction
okay.
for that.
No.
All right. Well, back around here, I'm grabbed by it, but I have found that if I pummel this thing badly enough, it usually stops grabbing me. So I'll start with a flurry for my first action. See if I can just unhand or get it to unhand me.
Let's see.
And a critical.
And the crit was on the Warhammer corrosive one. So it takes acid damage, which it doesn't take. So
Okay. So be it, but it does take hammer damage, or at least
yes, it took a
some
lot
of
of
it
that.
anyway. All right. Second action will be the I mean I always do just go with the Warhammer followed up by the light hammer.
Another hit.
All right, catch it for 28. The acid just sloughing off of it, but still dealing 19.
And you are no longer grabbed as it has been dispatched. And we are out of combat.
Good.
We made
These
short
things getting
work
weaker
of
to you
those.
guys?
I think we just had practice.
Yeah, we must be getting better at this. Maybe it was just like a baby T-Rex or something.
I can take
Let's check the area.
I can take a
mean,
nature
it seems like it was
or
getting at
religion check
beef.
on that.
Said nature or religion?
Yes. So the one thing that Dezi remembers from the last time fighting the Tyrannosauruses is when they are standing on areas of highly corrupted terrain, they get much stronger.
Oh, right. That's
that's
why.
right.
There
So
wasn't as
it was
much
not
corrupted stuff here.
quickened, and it did not have fast healing.
So
Well, I
does
suppose we should
everyone...
check out the building. Daegron, congratulations on saving the cows.
Well, I mean, I don't want the beef, but
Should we check out the rest of these buildings, perhaps?
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, just to make sure there's no one else other than maybe some deceased cows.
And was that diseased cows or deceased cows you were worried about?
I said deceased as in dead, but probably both should be a concern.
Undead cow
Suddenly
sounds
both.
terrifying.
This one is the butcher. Please ignore the nice tables.
an erudite butcher. We got it.
Ooh, fancy butcher.
Yes.
Charges double for his work.
You can look around all the buildings here. There won't be anything of note.
Okay.
It is
Then let's-
it is just a fun random
we do
encounter
the
map
check.
that has lots of interesting ways to
I
kite
like
and
the
move
interesting
around.
terrain.
Yeah.
Let's try to re-triangulate our whole last node spot thing going on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Back to here.
let y'all get back to becoming zen with the mushrooms.
So yes, I believe Dezi and Libbiel are almost sleepwalking, trying to really follow a very tenuous signal.
Yeah.
You can give me, actually, you would have moved up a little bit because we said that fight happened around here. And it does feel the strength of the signal you think is growing stronger now. It's growing stronger at a faster rate. So you think you are, maybe before you felt you were moving almost perpendicular to the source, give or take a little bit. Now you think you're moving closer to directly toward it.
Okay, hot this way.
Daegron, you going to be in front and just keep your eyes open while Vanarel guides us
Mhm.
here? Yeah.
Sorry, it's hard to describe this like web I'm trying to piece through, but like it's like a web of energy, and this feels
We think
more.
we're going
Libby, is
straight
it
towards it,
still
probably
north?
this way.
Still north. I'm pretty sure I also may have messed this one up. Yes, I did. Okay. I will change the location of this thing to match what I've been having you track.
Okay,
Fair enough.
It was here the whole time.
Yes.
the
Okay.
plot goes where we need it to
So,
go.
for whatever reason, the earthquakes and the updrafts and all the weird things that have been happening have somehow magically moved the observatory that was over here on the other side of the bay to right here, just so I don't need to change my hot and cold and have you go the other way around the whole map.
10-4. So instead of here, it's over here-ish.
Yeah, I knew it was north, and for whatever reason, I was thinking it was this building again. But then I remember, no, that was the prison and the guard headquarters, and that's not where you're headed. But
Oh, yeah.
that's what I had in my head is where I was guiding you to. So
Just this one here?
it should be this little
Oh,
tiny
okay.
orange building. We're saying it's over on this island area here now instead, just so
Okay.
Sounds good.
I don't have to.
Are we, I mean, we'll head there. Are we switching maps at this point, I'm
Yes,
guessing?
I'm
or
switching
is-
maps. Again, the map is having you a little too far, probably closer than you want to be. So you're not going to start this close. But I'll put you on the map and I'll give you some of the box text here. Well, this looks like this was an observatory of some type for stargazing. It was called the Gray Observatory. And now the entire building seems to be covered in a honeycomb made out of fungus. It's kind of very weird. You don't know what to make of that. It's definitely not honeycomb, but it does look more bee-like or architectural than fungus usually is. And the whole area here is now swarming with small swarms of stinging insects. And the dome is closed. You don't see the telescope open pointing out, and you can hear a hum from coming inside the building.
Should we make a beeline for the building?
How dare you?
Yeah. So you
But yes.
fly lazily and get kind of distracted by flowers.
I don't think that's how it goes, but I'm not sure.
I mean,
yeah,
that's how Bia would make a
Maybe.
beeline to it, I think.
I
Yeah.
guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I've seen Bumblebee make plenty of beelines.
Then yeah,
Exactly.
we'll head towards the building cautiously. I'm going to stick towards the back and let other people go a little further ahead.
So when we get to the entrance, I think I'm going to preemptively cast haste on Vanna, Daegron, and Dezi. Do you want it, or should I have it up?
Oh yeah, I definitely would like haste if you have a. Are you
Okay,
talking about a
but
low? Oh, you're talking about like the lower
low
levels.
level haste.
Do you
Yeah, I
have
mean
I
it
only
would
have 3.
certainly be useful.
do you have enough spell slots for that? Because I think you've already used 2 at least
I've
today
been
already.
keeping track. Yes, I used one on Daegron and one that was high.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Got it. Okay.
I have 3
Sure.
left.
And you're using all
3
3
left.
right now. So, okay. So 1 round, 2 round, 3 round durations on the expired already. Oops.
You can do mine first. I'll
you,
have it for
you
slightly
sent those.
less.
Oh,
What was that?
yeah, let me just
So you
apply
need to have a
haste.
top
Yeah.
rocker for that fight. Okay.
Everyone but Libby gets haste. Go ahead,
Yep.
Vanna.
He boots the door in.
Give me an athletics check. You'd have to force them open.
Okay.
Okay. This
44.
was a hardish check, but you got that. And
I found
think
another.
You found another door. That one's not locked. Okay, we will pause right there. That does mean because you succeeded at kicking the door in, that's only going to use 1 round of your haste time, which is probably a very good thing for you, because otherwise it takes a minute to open that door, which would have been
Direct solutions are the
really
best.
sad if you're lost your haste for that. But go ahead and roll initiative while I roll them, and I'll read the
Go
box
ahead.
text. And let me see. I need to check.
That was a lot of rolls.
Yes, it was. The
That should make you happy,
observatory's
Libby, right? You're the one with the AoEs.
Hmm.
the observatory's interior is a single cavernous space that takes up almost the entire inside of the dome structure. In the center rest the remains of what have once must have been the magnificent device for viewing the heavens, but now is mostly in ruins. A column of fungus has pierced the device, erupting from the floor and reaching all the way to the ceiling, where a knot of fungus can be seen pulsating. So this time the fungal node is on the ceiling. It's not at ground level. And the floor is littered with razor-sharp fragments of the telescope's broken lenses. So the ground is hazardous terrain if you move through it. You also see lots of dazzling lights at the top. So you do know if you are climbing or flying around the top, you might get dazzled by the way some of the sunlight is refracting off other parts of the broken lenses. And then finally, you see 3 of these wasp-like creatures. Let me share the artwork here. Humanoid wasps that look like they're wearing some kind of...
I don't know. They're horrifying though.
Yes. Definitely hornet or bee-inspired humanoids with a very, very vicious-looking face. And up first, I'll unpause things, is Libbiel.
Oh, okay. So, just going to drop a phantasmal calamity. Just kind of like here.
Okay.
I don't know if that
Yes.
hit the other one or not, but like she's going to just hit.
Let me see. Does that hit that one? I think it looks like that one is exactly avoided. But
Okay,
that's fine. But
scoot it over.
you are hitting the other 3 that you didn't see yet. So I think you can be happy about that.
Yeah, make some basic will saves.
I like that you're just putting it here is the entire observatory.
And I missed
Yeah,
one
maybe
of them,
just
one that you can
here.
see. Yep, there you go. Okay, so
Oh my gosh.
we have a critical success, a critical failure, a failure, a failure, a success, a success. Okay.
On a
So
critical failure, also make a reflex save.
in the critical
Well, roll the
failure
damage first. Yeah,
one, let me roll that
that's
one's
fair. That was really good damage too.
21. I think that might be a critical fail on its reflex save.
Yeah, so it's stunned for the next minute.
Okay, and that was number 2. So that was this one here, which I don't know if... Oh, I guess you can see them all now. I must have hit the wrong button by accident to reveal all of them, but that's fine. So this one's
So
taking double damage, right? It was a basic save?
yeah,
Yes. So it takes double, and you said it's stunned
yes.
for 1 minute?
For the next, yeah, it can then
It's a
make new
save
will
at-
saves
Got it. Okay.
on the
And then we
turns,
have
but
the
like
next 2 are regular failures. And let's see, the next 3... Oh, actually, this was one who's not inside. So let me undo this one. And this one takes the 50. And then the last 3 are taking the half damage.
that was actually a really good roll for 11d6.
Okay. And was that your whole turn? Was that a 3-action spell, or you have 1 action left?
I'm going to raise my shield.
Okay. Up next is one of these creatures. This one is unhappy with you all. So it's going to come flying a little bit to here. It's going to be 5 feet in the air. That doesn't cause problems for any of you, though. It's still within melee reach. It does not have reach with this. And it is going to try to sting whoever's in front, which looks like that is Daegron. A 32 is going to just miss you, it looks like. And
Oops.
what's it going to do
Sorry.
then? It is going to... Don't think it gets to do that, is it right? No, it can do that. Okay, it is then going to exhale. Let me just make sure. I thought this had to be used special. I'm not seeing the special thing. Okay, yeah, it's going to exhale a cloud of bees at you all.
That's not very chill.
No, it's not. But you're in a nice line, so it makes it very easy for it to do this. And I will need reflex saves from all 4 of you.
Oh no.
This is a mockery of Callistria, and this entire city is not going to be happy with it.
That may be intentional. Well, Dezi got a success there. Everyone else got a critical success. So you're taking half of 27. And they linger for 6 rounds. And if you are damaged by it, or that enters this area, you must take... Oh, you have a second fort save. So fort save from Dezi, who took damage. Okay, you don't take persistent damage and you don't become clumsy from all the stings. You're not temporarily allergic at least. But at the yes, if you enter this area, but you've all been in, so I think I can remove this one. It's not gonna. It doesn't trigger a second time. So let me get rid of that. And that was its turn. Another one of them is up next. And let me check. Is this one? So only four. You only see four that actually look like bees. The other four around this location, which, for instance, is this one right here that is currently highlighted that you saw took damage, looks like it's just kind of a beehive, a nest of some kind. So it doesn't actually look like this creature at the time. And it instead, though, yeah, it's going to spend an action changing forms. So it now will become the wasp. And it will then, yeah, it doesn't like you all. It's going to fly to there. And it's going to do its own exhale bees, I believe. They're not immune to their own. I'm surprised by that. So I guess its buddy's going to have to roll. But I'm pretty sure it's still going to do this. It's defending its nest, or its hive. So this will get everyone but Libbiel. So I will need another reflex save. It got a success. Daegron got a success. Looks like Dezi and Vanarel. That's everyone. So critical success, critical success. Oh, that was a good round for you all. So just one of you is taking half damage. So just Daegron's taking half, and its buddy is taking half. It takes no damage. Good. Okay, that makes more sense. I do need another fort save then from Daegron.
I will
Oh, no.
reroll this one, I think. Yep. Let's keep the good times going, hopefully. At least it's not a 1. There we go.
And that was a success that became a critical. From, I guess, fort, you have that bonus for yourself. So that is very
Yeah.
good. That was that one's whole turn. Dezi, you are up next.
Okay, well, I don't need to be close, so I'm gonna back up 20 feet. Just could put myself here, but I'm back another 10. And then since I'm hasted, I will target the front one with an Eldritch Shot. Think we're gonna do telekinetic maneuver. Or sorry, telekinetic projectile.
36 is a hit. 22 points of damage. And that's everything?
The telekinetic projectile damage is right there.
Okay, there we go. Another 21 on top of that.
Okay, and that was everything.
And it is now, let's see, you are in wasp form. Huh. I think that one's going to delay. So it's going to be up to Daegron. There we go. Daegron, you're up.
And then let's create a little bit of room. He's going to step around these creatures, come in a little bit, and he's going to then attempt to slam down on this one at the front.
And remember, all the inside is hazardous terrain, so you're taking 7 points of piercing damage. 32 to hit is a hit for 25 points of damage.
Then we are going for the knockdown with a 37.
37 will knock that one down. So it is now prone. We get it off the 5 feet up and mark it prone.
Okay, and that's all 4. The stride, the dueling parry, and then the slam down.
Up next is another one. Let's see. This one is in wasp form. So he will fly in to there, which I don't think is overlapping. Nope, it's not overlapping the tokens. It's just overlapping the illustrations. And it's going to send a fierce spell at Daegron. Give me a will save. And that's
All right.
interesting. I don't see the actual save button, but I'm assuming if you click the area, it will work. Yes.
Yep, it worked for
Critical
me.
success. Okay, that was its turn. And now it's the one that had delayed before, which is in fungus form. It's going to also cast a spell. What's the range on this? Yeah, it's going to put a wall of thorns. Let's see, is there any rule about this? Create a 5 foot thick in a single line up to, okay, so it does not limit it. So it's putting a wall of thorns right across here. Let me change the color of it so it's more visible. Did that work? Yes. Okay, there we go. So there's a wall of thorns across the opening now, separating the rest of the party from Daegron. And let's see, this one in back.
Lovely.
Vanarel fixed that.
Was going to step in here up until a second ago. I think I have to start smashing through some thorns to get into to help Daegron. Let me recall. Oh, here's the full Okay, yeah, I can strike at the section of the wall of thorns right in front of me here,
Okay.
and I will I'll just use the usual. I'm not sure. I'm pretty certain I can't hunt prey on a wall of thorns.
So that's a hit. Yep. They're immune to crits.
Yep, and they do some.
16 points. Okay. It's not quite broken.
Okay. Yep. All right. I will just try to. I'm gonna stick with the warhammer. I don't know if it's doing more damage or not. I feel like the acid will possibly help more, so I'll just keep chopping away at it that way.
That's another hit.
Oh, for what it's worth, that should be lower, but I don't believe it's gonna get low enough.
AC is 10, so I don't think you need to worry
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. Just I'm so used to having the hunt prey.
Okay, so
By
that's going to
default on.
destroy 1 square worth. So I'm going to draw where the remaining ones are, but you have a square you can go through now.
I do, and I had to use 2 of my actions to make that happen.
Yeah, 2 left.
That's true. I will designate my hunted prey. This bee creature in the very front, and there's so many others. The one directly behind it, the 2 that did the cone of bees at us, will be my 2 targets. And then with my last action, I will skirmish strike, where I can step and then strike. So I'll get to here in the wall, and I will take a swing at this thing here.
Full map, right? Unfortunately.
I mean,
Mhm.
full map, but it's full map with
It's
my
you.
my
Yeah,
hunted prey,
yeah.
so it's not that bad.
Yep.
So I will do that, and let's see. I'll still use the warhammer. We'll see if I can. We'll see how these things like acid. If I manage to hit with the
That's a miss.
24, which is not.
Okay, one of the ones who has flanking on Vanarel because you knocked one to the floor, but it's currently in fungus form. So I think it is going to lash out from the beehive on the wall, trying to hit Daegron with a 37. I don't have you targeted, sorry. 37 against your flat-footed AC.
Yep, that'll get me.
You take 18 damage, and I need a will save from you. That is a failure.
27.
You are confused.
Oh, that's not great.
I mean, at least it's a target-rich environment, so right now there's only
Yeah.
things that you want to attack. And this is a poison effect that might matter. Let's see, it has 2 more actions. Yeah, it's going to try to hit you again. Fail. That's a crit miss. Can you still respond
Do
while
I-
confused?
Yeah, I mean,
I think you lose
I-
reactions, but I'm not sure. Being confused.
Let's double check. I think I vaguely remember that as well.
yep, you can't delay, ready, or use
yep,
reactions.
okay. And the third strike, it wants to accelerate its poison if it can. That's all it got. And then the last one, which is the one that I think that critically failed and took. No, wait, this one that critically succeeded. Okay, it's the one that had nothing happen to it yet. So it's just hanging out in the back here. It is in wasp form. I guess it's going to fly, and it will also try the fear spell on. Let's try on Vanarel because Daegron keeps passing. So give me a will save, Vanarel.
Okay.
Critical success. Libbiel, it is your turn. Top of round 2. They've all bunched up very nicely.
Elemental form. Yeah, so I'm going to become a large fire elemental. So let me just make my size large, I guess. And from there, I have 10 feet of range, but I don't think I can hit it from here.
No, it's 15 from you
Sorry.
right here. Yep.
But I do need to be able to get in there in the first place. Attack one of the ones
Okay.
with a, I think it's just my basic melee, yeah. Here's the tendril.
Attacking the wall, that's a hit. They're AC 10.
And here's
18 damage.
all
So
the damage.
it's almost burnt one of the other walls down.
And it takes persistent damage if
in that case
they
it's
can.
I think it can. In that case, I will say it's gone. It had 2 hit points left after what you did to it. So there we go. We got rid of one more. Okay.
I'm going to change my tint real quick.
Yep. So up next is the prone one. Who is going to stand up? Because
Unfortunately, I won't be able to do anything, but there you go,
your
Vanarel.
reactions.
Yeah. Well, Vanarel can, because this is one of my
Vanarel's
hunted
there,
prey.
yeah.
Yes.
So I will take a swing at it and try to encourage it to stay on the ground with blunt force trauma.
33 will hit.
Okay. Well, low damage, but anything will add up. Take
Mhm.
12.
Okay, so one action stood up, and what is it going to do? Try to sting you? Nope. And he'll back up.
Hey, get back here.
Dezi.
So I know Daegron's confused. I've got a status up on him. There's a lot of things clumped in the center. I have no idea what works on these guys, though. So I'm going to recall knowledge. Do I feel like nature works
I feel
here?
nature or religion are going to be equally.
Okay, I'll do the religion then. You know what? I'm going to do the scholarly recollection to roll this twice.
Yes, these are a type of demon. Eshmox are proof that anger can consume a creature. Formed from wrathful souls, these demons resemble giant humanoid wasps who have fallen victim to parasitic fungi. The fungi's foul-looking, fibrous material is a manifestation of wrath. Tendrils of it burst forth from the Eshmox bodies, emitting rage-inducing spores, while lattices of nest-like growths from their torsos shelter wasp-like infections.
Okay.
Some maintain that these are manifestations of Callistria's vengeance, but her faithful believe something closer to the truth. These wasps represent a mockery of vengeance and a corruption of the directed rage that the goddess teaches and epitomizes. Eshmox are particularly reviled by worshippers of Callistria as a result.
Oh,
And
these are bad bees.
what were you wanting to know about them?
Let's do weaknesses.
Cold iron and holy. They are
I
demons.
will let people know that, and this has made my decision a lot easier because I got one of these left. So we are going to pull out a vial of holy water and throw it very far into that room.
Yeah, and for Vanarel calling that one, I'm going to give you a bonus hero point out
Yeah.
of order. Extra hero point.
I
There
was
you
just
go.
I was just saying that from my elf heritage perspective, but
Yeah, that looks good. I don't know how many it hits, but that's where we're going.
Okay, that hit.
Um, and it hits the thing in the middle too, which might be relevant.
And no, that's high up on the ceiling.
Oh, okay. 20 foot. Yeah, I guess the 20-foot burst. Yeah, no. Okay, fine. It hits whatever it hits.
I
So.
think it hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that seems
I
excellent.
think
Okay,
2 of them are out of it.
that's totally fine.
I think one is obviously out, and I think one is just you just barely. Actually, I'm going to double check that one before I roll. I'm going to move you. Nope, that one was in it. Okay, you hit 7 of them.
Does
Okay,
it hit
I like it.
Does the
the
bludgeoning hit?
fungus?
No,
No,
you
it
said the fungus
doesn't.
is on the ceiling, so it's too high up.
Oh, okay.
It's like a 30-foot ceiling. So
Fane, I think I'm in it, right? For the
I
bludgeoning?
think you
I
are
don't think
not.
so. Yeah.
That, I mean, it
You
wouldn't be
are
the worst if I am.
you're not. That square was
Right.
not
Okay.
colored in. So
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the damage. The holy might do the 2x if they have a weakness to it. So
okay. Yep.
because there's 2 damage pools, but
Okay. So let me see. We have 1, 2. It's scrolling. 1,
sorry,
2,
yeah, I have
skip
to roll the damage
3.
twice.
So 1, 2, skip 1. 1,
There's
2, skip there. So these are all regular fails. So this
so 24 and 30.
and we need to take 10 off from those two because they got double weaknessed. Okay, so I did 1, 2, I did 1, I did not do this one. So this takes damage and give it 10 back. Wait, I did that wrong. 1, 2, no, I only did 1 set of damage on it.
Instead of damage, yeah, you need
I'm giving
the...
it 10 back now, and we'll do the second set, and that one I don't need to adjust, but that way if it dies, it's not overkill or underkill. So I know
You know what,
what's
honestly,
happening.
it's 1 off. Just take the first damage twice if you're okay with that. It's
Okay,
1 more
I'll do that in
damage,
the
but it'll
future.
make things easier.
That one's already done. Let's see. So that was the first. Those. So this was the success. So this one's taking half. We'll do half of the first one twice. It only applied it once. Let me try it again. I did the wrong one.
Just a second. I'll just take 10 off, or 10 off then. That's fine.
Yep. There we go. Okay. Let's see. What have we not done? We've not done the crit fail, which is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll take double the first one twice. Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Double. And then what do we have left? We have 2 successes for the last 2. So you and you are taking half that twice. Half and half. Okay, that should be all applied.
Okay. My last action is going to be to stride over here.
And
bit.
somehow my initiative tracker thinks it's someone else's turn. I must have misclicked something. Let me go back to Daegron. There we go.
Okay, tell me, sir, where am I going and who am I hitting?
Oh, yes. At this point, I would say I'm going to have you just go for the one that you're... No, let's use all the ones that you can see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll me a d6. 1 o'clock.
Sounds good.
One's going to be the 12 o'clock location. You're charging for the almost dead one.
Nice. He sees weakness and lets out just another one of these blood-curdling screams. And maybe you're used to Daegron being a brawler and fighting, maybe in not always the most refined way, but he is just screaming and chopping into this thing, trying to just bisect all of these insects around him. Okay, so one action to move for 42.
That one has been killed.
Okay, here you go.
Roll me another d6. Yes. So that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. You're heading for the uninjured one.
Okay, third action, he steps over, and he's going to swing again here
That's another crit.
for a 38 for 52 points of damage
and it needs to
a fort
give
save.
fort save. It makes it. You also,
All right.
I guess you will cleave into the one next to it. So how much cleave damage do you have?
That would have been 13 points of slashing.
Okay. Done. Okay.
That's all 4.
That was your turn. 2 crits. Even if they weren't on targets that you'd prefer, it's still 2 crits. 2 crits is 2 crits. The one that you just cleaved into is going to try to hit you with its tendril and miss. It's going to keep trying. Why not? Nope. And nope. I assume. Yes. Okay. What do you want to do? You've used your Wall of Thorns. You've not used anything else. You've not exhaled a cloud of insects either. It's going to fly in, try to sting Vanarel, and fly out. Miss, and it will fly back. The one furthest away on the uninjured one, the one who's been playing it smart. What if it does... I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked. Yes, very much that's what this feels like right now. It's a 3-action spell. Does it have line of sight to this location? It does.
I will remember this.
Only problem is Vanarel is now locked in with Daegron as well.
That's what they're trying
You're
to set
also
up.
locked in here with me.
They are trying to get a confused person with a target. So that's what they're going for. Who knows if it's going to work or not. This one is now going to fly away. Whoops, not drawing another Wall of Thorns. He's going to fly to the back wall of the room, and it's going to go into fungus form on the back wall. Let's see. Okay, so up next is Vanarel.
All right. Well, I mean, I know Daegron's looking out of sorts, but he just looks like he's, in full
Kill thing mode.
battle mode. So everything looks okay to me. The one of the 2 that I had left as my hunted prey is way in the back. So I think I'm going to have to spend an action to redecide my hunted prey, which I will choose these 2 guys here on the left as my new hunted preys. Then for my second action, I'm just going to step into here. I think this is on broken glass and such.
Yes. Oh, I forgot that on last.
Yeah, if you got some damage for me, I moved
let
twice.
me do Daegron's first. Sorry, Vanarel's first. Here's Vanarel's. And then here is the 2 move actions worth for Daegron.
Might that stop them?
I got 2 instances to try to get out of it, right? And we'll just not worry about what actually happened that turn, though, because good enough. Okay, so I get to do DC 11 flat checks. First one, nothing. Second one, nothing.
Okay.
We're still going.
All right, so my second action was to step into here. Third, I'll flurry on this one. He's my closest target.
A hit and a hit and a crit. So the 2 was a hit. Nice. Okay.
I'll take it.
Yep.
Have 55 points of damage, will you? All right, I will.
Weak to cold iron. You heard about that.
Oh, yeah. Looked at my hammer. Oh, yeah.
I'd give you a look, but there's a Wall of Thorns between us.
Okay, that was your turn, right?
Oh,
Next.
that was That was my second
Oh, that's
action. That was
no
it was-
hunt, step, flurry. You have one left. That's right.
yes, one left. Yeah, sorry. I will use my the hammer that they don't like. If I am, yeah. Let's see if I can clock that guy just one more time. See how much more he hates it. Well,
That's
maybe
a
not.
miss. I like how your targeting icon on him looks like it's a cyclops eye in the middle of his head, but the little yellow circle, the purple
Yeah.
circle, and all the different ones. Yes. Okay. The one further away from you, who was in fungus form and can't hit you. You move just too far away for its abilities. It does have a fear spell it hasn't used yet, so it's going to target Vanarel with the fear spell.
All right. Well, I can't exactly run out through the giant wall of thorns.
And you roll a 19.
Well,
Okay. And the
I was
last
reading
one.
about that. It doesn't seem to block. You just take damage when you move through it.
Yeah. Okay. This one, who is in wasp form and has used its fear, and you can't use reactions. It's gonna fly away for now. It doesn't want to get you out of it, and it wants to see if you start attacking your friend. And that is the end of round 2, I believe. I don't know why it's calling it round 1 on the tracker here, but this looks like a good stopping point for this week. So next week we will pick this back up as the heroes try to clear the observatory and deal with the third fungal node and its army of bee-like defenders.